Greetings, America. I'm YG Nyghtstorm, and hello from Georgia. And today, I want to get into a subject that not too many people talk about, and it is friendship in spite of politics. And I think it's safe to say right now in America, with the election of Donald J. Trump, or even before that with Barack Obama, or even before that with George W. Bush, or even before that to Bill Clinton, or even before that to the first Bush, or even before that to Reagan. You can keep going on back from Carter to Nixon. Politics is divisive, and people lose their minds when you talk about politics. But unfortunately, in 2018 and in modern day, politics has done a terrible job with causing rifts in families and friendships. There are people that I know who are staunch Democrats. Even though I am a conservative, Catholic, Republican, there are folks who are just straight up don't like me anymore in my circle because I voted for Donald J. Trump for president. Now, we were cool when everybody voted for Obama in 2008 and 2012. Everything was fine, and that's back when I was a Democrat, I was a progressive, but things just changed in my life, and I just started to see some things, and I just decided to become a Republican. I decided to be conservative, and my politics changed. The older I got, my circumstances changed some, and I changed. And man, when everybody found out I voted for Donald J. Trump for president, people lost their minds, man. I mean, I'm thinking these are folks that I grew up with, some in elementary school, middle school, high school, college, been at each other's weddings, you know, godparents to children, stuff like that. Yo, road dog, when you done got in trouble in the club, who gonna drive home? This is what I'm talking about, stuff like that. But because of politics, things unfortunately have changed. And I know that's happening to a lot of y'all, and I know the holidays be coming up, and just stuff is difficult to talk about when you got politics and people who are passionate on both sides, and you don't really want to bring it up, but you talk about it. But I got a friend of mine who, let's just say, he went on this tirade on all of my social media, on YouTube, Facebook, everything I got. And anytime I put up a positive post about President Trump, he goes on and on and on how I'm a sellout, and he's even called me a COON. He done got so angry and called me an Uncle Tom and all sorts of bootlicker for Trump. I mean, when I tell you using language like that against me, our friendship went like this, boom. I never said anything to him about who he voted for. Honestly, didn't care. I told you that was my road dog. But when he started going in on me, I mean, it's like just stabbing you and just twisting that knife and throwing a whole bag of salt on it and some rubbing alcohol and like, yeah, YG, you suck. You're a sellout now because you voted for Donald J. Trump. That's going to break a friendship. Well, anyway, he kept on doing that, and we weren't really talking. We weren't really friends anymore. Children's birthdays came and went. We ain't talked to each other. And so I just left it alone. Well, one day, I got a call, and it was around 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, who in the world is calling me at 2 o'clock in the morning? And I picked the phone up, and I'm like, hello? And I knew it was something wrong because I recognized his voice, and he didn't call me YG. He called me by my first name. He said, Yohansay, I'm in trouble. And I'm like, what's going on? And he like, I'm locked up. And I found out that my wife was cheating on me. I came home early from out of town from work, and I caught her, and this dude was in my bed, bruh. And I lost my mind. I got my gun, pointed my gun at my wife, pointed my gun at the dude. Dude ran out the house, called the police. Police came. I got arrested, And I told the police that I came home and found a trespasser in my house. He was in my bed. And the police said, no, sir, he is not trespassing because your wife invited him in. So he's not trespassing. He was her guest. And even though the situation is messed up, you pointed a gun at someone. Now your wife is terrified. The guy's terrified. He has been arrested. He'd also found out the wife then took out a protective order against him. She done changed the locks on the house and she wants a divorce. And basically he said, bruh, I'm in trouble. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I said, this 2 o'clock in the morning, this is the same man that they called me sellout, Uncle Tom, COON, bootlicker for Trump, all that stuff, everything. And all that stuff, because I'm human, all that stuff went through my mind, all that stuff you called me. Now, the flesh in me, the mean-spirited person, the human, the hurt part of me who wanted revenge, all that ran through my mind was, well, why in the hell you call Hillary Clinton to come bail you out? How about you call Black Lives Matter to come bail you out? How about you call the Democratic Party to come bail you out? Oh, I forgot. They ain't gonna take your call. I wanted to say that. But I wear this rosary for a reason. And I know the Catholic Church is in trouble right now with messed up leadership doing some very terrible things, and I already did a video about that. But my faith is my faith, and I had to catch myself. And God has done too much for me, done literally pulled me out of hell for me to be acting a fool on the phone to somebody who needs some help, because a lot of people have helped me in my life when I was down. They had nothing to do with politics. And so the only thing I said to him was, bruh, I'm on the way. And he said, I'm sorry, brother. You know, please bail me out. I'll pay you back as soon as we're out. I'll go to the bank and I pay you back. And I'm saying I ain't worried about none of that. I'm coming to get you. I also know a couple of really, really good attorneys that can help you fight against your soon-to-be ex-wife, because I don't want to get in your business. I'm not going to say whose fault it is. I don't know. I don't care. But you have rights to protect yourself, and I got some good attorneys who can help you against her. Now, I don't want to know. I don't care. All I want to know is I just want to make sure you're good. And I went and got him. I picked him up. It was around maybe 6:30 by the time we was able to get him out. And the only thing he did was hug me. He didn't care that I was a Trump supporter. I didn't care that he voted for Hillary Clinton. None of that stuff mattered. None of that politics mattered. All that mattered is that my brother was safe and he was out of jail, and I connected him to the right people that could help him and to protect what he has worked so hard for, instead of losing it because his wife decides to have an affair. Like I said, I don't know everything that's happened in the relationship. I don't care. I just want to make sure he is good. So I want to just tell everybody out there, if you got some things going on in your life, and matter of fact, yo, that's him texting right now. Who could believe that? I'm actually making a video about you. I ain't telling everybody your name. But if you got relationships that are out there and it's been destroyed over politics, I want to encourage you to mend them. Mend them as soon as possible, because you never know when your last day is going to be, and you don't want to go to your grave with regret and saying, because this person voted for this person, because this person voted for that person, I no longer want them in my lives. Because honestly, folks, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, these folks are not going to bail you out of jail. These people are not going to help you when things get terribly dark in your lives. They have their own lives to live. Hillary Clinton is living her life. President Trump is running the country. They are busy. They have their own lives to live and too busy to help us. So mend those fences. Pray for each other. And continue to hold strong to each other, to your friends, to your families, regardless of politics. because these folks gonna be in office 4 years to 8 years. But some of these friendships are lifelong, and politics should never, ever, ever destroy relationships. So on that note, I want to say God bless you. God bless you to all my liberal Republican friends that still hate my guts because I'm a conservative. But I love you anyway. And I love all my fellow conservatives. I love my fellow Americans. Because remember, it's going to take all of us to make America great again for more of us. So I love you. God bless you. I'll see you next time. And I'm finna go hook up with my homeboy, and we finna go out to eat and have a nice steak dinner and catch back up on a true friendship that's worth having that trumps politics. God bless you. See you next time.